Dave Guerra, author of The Walking Leader. Thank you for stopping by. Welcome. Today it's talking about, well, entertainment or leadership in entertainment. And I'm talking, when I say entertainment, I'm talking about movies, radio, satellite radio, internet radio, movies, television, books, everything. Anything and everything that's considered entertainment or entertainment based. And today it's sort of a book report, and it's on my favorite book. It's the one that really changed, got me thinking, got me asking questions. It is, there it is, Reimagined by Tom Peters. I'm put it back up here a little bit better. Reimagined by Tom Peters. And folks, Tom Peters, if you don't know who Tom Peters is, many years ago, him and Bob Waterman or Robert Waterman, there's Bob Waterman, that's right. They wrote a book called In Search of Excellence. And In Search of Excellence, that's where I got introduced to the concept of MBWA, managing by walking around. And then that's kind of the inspiration for the walking leader. That's where the managing by walking around, the walking leader. So that's where that comes from. But I'm not reviewing my book. I'm reviewing Tom's book. It's a great book, Reimagined. This is the first book I picked up. Hardcover. And sorry about that, Tom. Didn't mean to hit you on the head there, but it is good. It's good content. And it's 343 pages long. And on the last page, it kind of leaves you with an inspiration. I'm going to share that with you. Sorry, Tom, I'm going to do it. Dream as if you'll live forever. Live as if you'll die today. James Dean. It's a quote by James Dean. And it's great content. I mean, it's asking questions. It's leaving you with insights. It's really pushing your thoughts and your thought process and your mindset to another level. Because anywhere throughout the book, you just pick it up and he's like, it's got soul. Not the Greek philosophers, have discovered that the seat of soul, at least in enterprise, and it is great design. Does saying that make me arrogant? Yes. So what? Hey, I've got Steve Jobs on my side. Quote, in most people's vocabulary, design means veneer, end quote. Says Jobs, behind the genius behind Apple, Next, Pixar, and Apple again. Continuing with the quote, nothing could be further from the meaning of design. Design is the fundamental soul of a man-made creation. And Tom writes, damn few get it. Most people consider design a surface thing, a pretty fine thing, and after the fact, cosmetic makeover thing. But in Apple land and Sony land and Nokia land, it is the antithesis of all of that. Golly. Design is about soul. Design comes first. Design's tenets drive and define the enterprise and its fundamental value proposition. I alone, among the management gurus, write extensively about design. Why? And I'm not kidding. Tom Peters mentions this in his book. It turns me on. And again, so you see that he shares his passion. He talks about what he believes in. He talks about what he knows, but he also shares his insight. He gives you his 2 cents as to what he sees design to be. He sees what innovation's all about. He sees about customer service. And folks, this was just the tip of the iceberg. There's a slew of books that follow behind this, and they talk specifics. They go into much more detail. They really, truly question everything that you see in this book, and he kind of just like takes off on it and goes even further. If you've ever had a chance to view his slide deck, view the slide deck, his PowerPoint presentation. It's awesome. It's like 300, 400 slides long, but it is worth every single click on your screen. By all means, check it out. Watch his videos. Again, they're brief because he's driving you someplace. He's driving you to his books. He's driving you to his written word. And so ensure that you watch the videos without a doubt. Watch the videos, but understand that his written word is where it's at. That's what he's trying to tell you. Is like, read it. And it took me like, I intentionally broke it down when I was reading the book. And it took me about 2 weeks because I was breaking everything down. As soon as I got into it, I realized, oh, this is going to be big. This is going to be huge because, I mean, right off the bat, on the first couple of pages into it, it actually just starts telling you and starts questioning. And let me find that first page. It talks about the new business context. And the next, there it is. The new business war, sorry about that. The attack on September 11, 2001, A tiny band of internet-savvy fundamentalists humbled the world's only superpower. Right off the bat. There it is. That's in the introduction. New War on Business. And then, if you don't like change, you're going to like irrelevance even less. That's General Shinsetsky. And folks, the former chief of staff. And, I'm sorry, there it is. New business, new context. So it's about a way of doing things and a new way of thinking. But it's also realizing that, hey, it's happening all around us, whether we like it or not. We're not going to go looking for it. It's already permeated around us. I mean, look at this. I'm recording this on an iPhone. At the time this book was written, what we're doing here couldn't be done. In this sense of how quickly I can record and turn this around and spin it out, and the entire world now can see it. Sure, there was some processes we have to take, but for the most part, the turnaround time has just shrunk. Innovation, creation, demand, design, business, new approaches, concepts, and again, it continues. So, Reimagined by Tom Peters, Business Excellence in a Disruptive Age. Folks, the disruptive age is here again. It wasn't the internet boom, it's now the pandemic. It's a great book. Pick it up, read it again. I'm reading it again. I've dog-eared it, and you see some clips and papers and stuff in there. But what I'm getting at is this book really, truly starts questioning you as a leader, starts questioning you as a follower, and starts questioning you as to why you're not a better leader, as to why you're not looking at things in a different way. And as far as outside the box, throw away the box. The box is gone. The box is gone. You now have to think outside, because there's no box to think. Now, if you find yourself outside the box, guess what? You're going to, because you were in a box, guess what? You're now in a bigger box, but you're still in a box. Throw that concept away. Obviously, times have changed. The disruptive age is here again, and now we've got to come out of this better than we did the last time, and the time before that, and the time before that, and the time before that. You see what I'm saying? It's constantly a disruption because we find new ways of disruption. So let's work on it. Let's get it together. But folks, I do recommend, it's definitely a recommended reading for any leader, up and coming, new leader, current leader, long-time leader. Read it if you haven't done that. Check it out. It's on Amazon. It's on Barnes & Noble. It's at some bookstore, probably close by you. But go check it out. Everyone, I'm Dave Guerra. Thank you for watching. If you liked, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Either way, I'll be back again tomorrow. You take care.